Now let's move on to our keynote address on technology solutions to power the future of mobile marketing. As we all know, newer technology and innovations will drive and help mobile marketing to accelerate further. To understand this deeply, we have been joined by Ms. Chanpreet Arora, who is the head AVOD Woot, Viacom 18 Digital Ventures. Welcome, Chanpreet.
Thank you, AdGully and Mobex, for inviting me to this platform to
Stage is all
share
yours.
insights from our learnings at Woot about all the innovations and breakthroughs that we are having in mobile marketing on OTT. Uh, Being in the business of entertainment has never been so exciting, especially for a publisher-led OTT such as ours. Today, if we just talk about the sheer scale of explosion for us, with 91% tele density, mobile screens have truly replaced televisions as the first screen in India. Today, on an average, every Indian with access to mobile phone is consuming over 4.5 hours of entertainment and information daily, and this is all thanks to our near free data. Um, Innovations such as voice keyboards, overcoming the challenges of literacy and interface that we had in the initial phases of mobile internet. However, the real hero of this entire piece of stickiness of content consumption is the explosion in multilingual, informative and entertainment content that has come onto the mobile screens thanks to the OTT platforms across the world and in India. And today here I am to talk about it and what are our learnings and how advertisers are engaging with us to make the most of these scaled immersive content consumption patterns of our users. So first let's talk about why is OTT so relevant to to marketers vis-a-vis on mobile. Today, mobile phone is the repository of all our information, our mails, banking, transactions, information requirement, and entertainment data. It across platforms. Uh, it is one of those platforms which allows a marketer to be able to target its users across the life cycle of his or her needs and his or her decision making. On OTT platforms, you get an extremely engaged audience at scale, vis-a-vis any other UGC platform or any other social media or news platform. And why do I say that? While the number of check-ins per day or the daily users may be very high on short information platforms or social media platforms, it's the OTT platforms which actually deliver high stickiness with time spent crossing anywhere between 42 minutes to all the way up to 55 minutes, and Woot is no different there. On an average, we across the year deliver about 43 minutes of TSV per session for our user, which really helps our brands build stickiness and higher recall for all the marketing money spent with us. Uh, so to sum it up as to why OTT is at the heart of this entire growing mobile marketing story. It can largely go to one, uh, availability and access to large scaled audiences. Second is sharp demographic and psychographic targeting abilities. And a third is reaching these audiences through deep integrations and contextual marketing, being relevant to their interests and their time of purchase rather than just simply focusing on demographics. So, moving on to the need for innovation in format, we all know about the challenges of bombarding our subscribers or viewers with advertising. And one of the things that we're really proud of in our OTT environment is that for us the user comes first, and the user experience is at the heart of user experience, and contextual targeting is at the heart of how we cater content as well as as well as brand messaging to our consumers. Some of the very interesting examples in this is the innovation that's coming in into storytelling through gaming and interactivity and AI based recommendations. Today it is our job to understand what our user is looking for, not just in terms of genre of entertainment but also the formats of entertainment, and this unlocks a very interesting opportunity for our advertisers to dovetail their messaging in this interactive storytelling. Let's just take for an example our recently hit gaming show called The Big Picture that we launched in October, and it generated over 10 million interactions in the second screen experience for the quiz show. And our primary sponsors were not the ones who were giving us pure play advertising, but were actually involved in active content creation of this second screen, and integrated their messaging for the for the user. The second such example for us is our ability to understand at Root the importance of fandom of certain formats and characters that we have created, and how we are extending them into a gamified storytelling experience for our users, and how our advertisers are doing deep integrations and taking advantage of that. Let's just take for an example our launch of Bigg Boss OTT. It was the first time in the Indian arena where any broadcaster or any big media company has taken their biggest property and put that on OTT first. It was a brilliant success because it catered first to the fans of Bigg Boss. It catered to the need for gamification, the need for interactivity that the user has been experiencing in virtual gaming and casual gaming scenarios, but not with its content. And thirdly, it was a great success for our advertisers because they were able to do not just deep integrations inside the content, but also in the interactive storytelling. Let's just take, for example, a new brand, CoinDCX, in the cryptocurrency arena, which partnered with Bigg Boss OTT. It was a very new brand at that time, and it was able to use Bigg Boss OTT for building awareness, educating users about cryptocurrencies, the trust that it could build, and actually gain popularity at mass. It's one of the best success stories we have of a completely new online brand in a very new space, struggling to build trust and using pop culture led mass entertainment gamified content delivered on OTT to connect with its audiences end to end. Um, so moving on to challenges and measurability. I think it's really important to talk about the challenges in measurability, especially given that we are now looking at a complete shift of movement from cookie-based targeting to contextual targeting. And while premium OTT players such as us are in a very strong position with our own first-party data, it is really important to call out that the reliance on third-party audience tracking is a very difficult subject for both advertisers and publishers. For example, target audience benchmarks change depending on methodology or the partner that is used from one advertiser to the other. I think it is really critical for players such as Moat, Nielsen, AppsFlyer, Seismic to build more transparency on one hand, and on the other hand, for OTT players such as us to build direct relationships with advertisers and see how first party data from both parties can be used without actually having to simply rely on third party trackers to be able to run successful campaigns at scale. On this note, I'd really like to talk about Maverick, which is Woot's own ad tech stack, which is an investment we have made in investing in our audience measurement across across our B2C and B2B2C platforms for aggregation and better targeting of our audiences through direct and programmatic orders. It also is the platform we have created where not just our own first party data but third party data as well as second party data, when we're working with large brands who carry their own databases, can sync together for better audience targeting and tracking of campaigns. So on that note, I'd just like to say that given where we have started today, mobile marketing is at the center of all activity, and it will remain for the foreseeable future, even as we go ahead and we see CTV taking a very strong play in the OTT space. Mobile will remain at least 66 to 75% of the market, depending on which geography we go to, and the future is really dependent on how strongly we partner amongst publishers, agencies, third-party agencies, as well as advertisers. Thank you for having me here. Have a good evening ahead.
Thank you so much, Anpreet, for sharing these insightful thoughts with us. It was lovely hearing you, knowing the facts from you. Thank you so much once again.